Good afternoon, Professor Jesse and Joe. We are a team that comprises of Deepak Khemani, Shivang Maheshwari, and Debbie Thomas. This is our design walkthrough for for Executive Education Center. This is the agenda for today's walkthrough. We have a need analysis, logical design, physical design, budget, security strategy, and implementation plan. To give you a brief overview of our understanding for this project, the new Executive Education Center requires requires a network design for their new center. This education center would be having 5 floors, and each floor would have a different network requirement, and based on that, we have to propose a solution for the network design. So this is the need analysis that we have performed. As I mentioned earlier, there are 5 floors in the building with specific requirements for each floors. As we understand, the core for this particular building would be connected to the university backbone network, and that core would be using the university services and internet. The approach that we used for understanding our user requirements are floor analysis, server cluster, and transmission bandwidth analysis. Wireless users and internet port, depending upon the requirements that was given to us. And for each floor, we calculated the bandwidth requirement. For server cluster, based on the application requirements and various other network requirements, we propose the following servers. We have a file server, application server, authentication server, and a DNS and DHCP server to provide network capabilities such as DNS and DHCP. Now, as I mentioned earlier, based on the transmission requirements for each user, we have proposed the total bandwidth requirement. So as you can see in the first floor, for each user we have given 1 Mbps of bandwidth. This is because we understand that the first floor comprises only of the of the restaurant and the reception area. For all the other floors, we understand that the application requirements would be high, and so we have given 5 Mbps of speed for each user. So based on the total calculation, we have come up with a figure of 5 Gbps as the bandwidth requirement for the entire network. This is a overall view of a logical design. We have divided it into core, distribution, and the access layer. In the distribution layer, we have 2 firewalls, 2 routers, and 2 switches. This is in order to have proper redundancy in the network. The switches in the distribution network are then connected to our server cluster. Here we have all the DNS servers, DHCP application servers, and all the other type of servers. The switches in the distribution layer are then connected to respective switches on each floor, and these switches are then connected to the network devices based on the requirements of each floor. Like for example, on the 5th floor, the user requires a video terminal and also requires voice over IP telephones. So these devices are then connected to the switch on that floor. Physical design of each floor. This is a as you can see on the slide, this is the physical design for the first floor. We have 4 access points which covers the entire floor, and we also have a video streaming device to have live streaming capabilities at the reception area. In the second floor, again we have 4 access points that covers the entire network. We also have 2 workgroup switches for the technopad and the library area. The third and the fourth floor has 4 access gateways again, and we have 2 study areas that are covered by separate access points. And in on the right side, you can see that there's a lecture hall that has classroom technologies and access points to accommodate 100 students. The fifth floor again has a network hall. It has various seminar rooms, and these seminar rooms are provided with IP phones and video streaming capabilities. And then we have 5 access points that cover the uh, entire requirements, entire wireless requirements for the fifth floor. Now, based on the budget, based on the requirements, this is the budget that we have come up with. We have a budget for each floor depending upon the kind of hardware that we have used. For example, we have mainly used Cisco routers and switches. So based on the costing for these devices, the total hardware cost that we have come up with is $78,927. Other than that, we have Other than that, we have additional costs such as staff training, Cisco support charges, installation and maintenance charges. So the total cost for the entire project that we have finalized is $1,350 and $90. We are using Cisco ASA 500 series firewalls. These firewalls come with inbuilt intrusion prevention system, and it also has interface security parameters. Other than that, we have also proposed security policies for securing routers and switches, wireless devices. What should be the remote access policy, the physical access policies, as well as internet and email usage policies. We have mentioned this in detail in our report, so you can have a look, of our report. And lastly, we have the implementation plan. We are planning to implement this project over a period of 2 months, and in between we have three milestones. The first milestone would be to create an RFP and send it to the vendors. In the second milestone, we would be receiving the equipments based on the RFP sent, and we would be physically installing them. And the last milestone, we would be completing all our installation tests and running the first test on on the entire network. And lastly, by the end of the second week of Feb, we would be going live with the project. So this is our proposal for the education center. Thank you.